Stop scrolling, my love. If I'm finding you and you are finding me, it means we are energetically aligned. I call on your entire spirit team, only of the highest high, only of love and light. I call on Archangel Michael with your shield and your sword. Please guard and protect this space. Transmute all energy to love and light and beautiful energy, more beautiful than my brain can possibly imagine. All right, let's see what's coming in. There is a love walking away. Maybe you're walking away. Knight of Cups in reverse. Because there was betrayal. Seven of Swords. There is a love that you're walking away from that was stagnant for far too long. Knight of Pentacles in indecision. But you walked away. There is this Queen of Cups coming out now in reverse. So I'm getting manipulation regarding emotions, emotional manipulation, and even mental manipulation. There's an energetic manipulation here too, like just in general. I'm also stuttering all of a sudden. I'm getting like communication is very unclear. What I'm getting is that somebody would like use their own paralysis. I literally saw this card and they said paralysis. This is the Four of Swords and indecision. They would use their own paralysis, their own anxiety to manipulate you. But now I'm beginning to wonder if that's actually real. Like I'm actually beginning to wonder if that's actually real paralysis. Here we go. The Wheel of Fortune coming out in indecision. Excuse me. Throat chakra blockage coming up. It's a clearing. Okay, so speech is clearing up. The heart is clearing up, but I'm also getting indecision over and over. The Hierophant in indecision. I feel like you were at a place where you like literally didn't know what to do for the longest time. And you weren't really sure if you could even believe this person. And I think that's part of the reason why I even question, like, can I even believe? Are they really doing that? Or do they really have anxiety? Do they really have stress and anxiety? Or is that made up? Like, that's part of what I'm getting here. Ace of Cups in reverse. The love was fabricated. This love was not entirely real. So it was a projection of love. So that's part of the reason why eventually you were like, I don't know what to believe here. It was almost as if they were going through the motions, but this definitely feels like a twin flame situation, but like one that like you walk away from, you realize like you don't want this anymore. You have the six of Swords. Definitely walking away, realizing that this isn't a healthy place for you, realizing this isn't a good place for you. Because they put you in a lot of anxiety in the past, the Nine of Swords. You wanted to get out of that energy. Good for you. This wasn't an easy decision. I'm getting that this was extremely difficult. Knight of Swords. You started to see your truth. You started to speak up for yourself. What I'm also getting here is that you got really angry. I'm also getting that like there's a lot of anger coming out. There's a lot of like frustration finally being communicated about the past, about things that have transpired and happened, injustices. There's a lot of like even confusion that you realize like wasn't confusion, like it was extremely fabricated. Like I'm getting that like you realize some things that were said and done like weren't entirely like fair to you. There was like a front. And they did it for so long. I think that's part of this too, is that they did this for so long. I'm hearing like 7 years. So they did this for so long that you were like, it really feels like your mind, your life, your world is like turning upside down. The Hermit in reverse. So yeah, like you're having a really hard time with the introspection and like figuring things out, your guides are showing you. You have the King of Pentacles also coming out. Your guides are showing you how it happened. Because now you're sitting in a place of abundance and honestly assured. Like they're showing me how you're sure. Like like there's things that you maybe couldn't figure out before and then you did because your guides pointed you in that direction. So this is causing this home life to fall apart. This is the Nine of Wands in reverse. So I'm seeing a home life like fall apart. This is like a marriage, something to that effect. I'm going to pull a couple more cards and then we're going to take this into an extended. This is the Death card in reverse. This is your awakening where you're going into a rebirth. This has to die because there were also things that you were honestly like willingly turning a blind eye. There are some things here, and the blind eye wasn't necessarily about this person where they're taking their cup of love away. It's not necessarily about that where you turn your blind eye. It's about your intuition. Because the things that happen here are an injustice. This is not okay. This did happen to you. But it's also happening for you. Because there's a message here. Like you wanted this too. Like you wanted to be in a relationship. You wanted this. The Hierophant and indecision, they're showing me this again. And you wanted to be in like a joyful, loving relationship. You did love them. But I think you got messages from your guides several times before you actually fully committed to this person to not do it. And that's part of your awakening. And that's the reason why. So join me in the extended on Patreon, and we're going to dive in there.